Alright, so this is a project I'm working on for the local USAR team, and all it is on the back of the Inmar boats there are these contraptions that they use that have wheels on them, and the wheels we were running were pneumatic and they're trying to run flats, but these pins that came in it don't fit, and you can see here there's just no configuration to make them work with these. So what I'm going to be doing is taking some aluminum and turning them down into the lathe so that they will fit inside of here and also work with the bearings that are on these wheels. Now I'm just using the bandsaw here to cut some blanks, so I've got a starting point. Okay, so for turning these down, I've got this Clausing. This is a 5914 lathe that I have running off of just a basic power service, and it's a 3-phase motor. Instead of running the old variable drive, which is a bit noisy, I've converted this system to run off of a VFD. So basically I can control the speed on this little VFD controller, and I've bypassed all of the original motor pulleys. You can see some of the old parts here that I've recreated and rebuilt. Actually turned them on the lathe here, and then I control all of my speed through that little variable frequency drive here. And you'll notice also that because of that, the machine's a lot quieter, and I spent a lot of time retaining the original clutch. Now because I'm going to be making a lot of these parts, which I haven't cleaned up my chips, I've been bad lately, I'm going to go ahead and use some carbide inserts. And I'll use a dial indicator here for my travel. Now this is a fully manual machine, so any stops that I build for recreating things will need to be manually made, and I can set those adjustments here. For this first process that I'm doing, basically I've created a start point where I load material every time, and then I've got a little dial indicator set here. So my auto feed's running, and once this hits a certain zeroed spot, I know that my depth is correct. And I'm just doing some fast cuts until I get close to my final measurement. And on these repeat parts, I actually make lines on the turn wheel. That way I can tell when I get close to my final dimension that I'm right there. Okay, here's part 2. So we have the first part set, and what I need to do is create a standoff here. So I'll put this in loose and use a parallel to get the distance I need, and we can snug it down. Now I'll turn the machine on and square it up. Now I can make my first cut. Now what I'm looking for is I have a stop set right here, and I'm gonna run this around till it gets to 0, and when it does I'll stop it. So here it goes, It comes around and stops. And on the back side of here, I need to put a chamfer. And then I can make my bevel cut. And at 0 on my feed, screw this one up. And now I can go off my final mark here for the last cut. And it's going to be a little warm. Test it to make sure it fits. Nice and snug. Now some of these are a little snug at first. This one was too, but as it cools, it'll fit just right. It'll be nice and snug. And that's it. And the final step is going to be putting the relief slot for the C-clip that hold these.
How many buckles are there?
And here's what we're left with. That slides in. You can see the little retainer there for the C-clip, which will go on and stop it from sliding back out. And that will slide in just like so and spin freely.
Can I try?